My knights of God, do you not yet see this political corruption, this political greed, this political ego? It is becoming detrimental to our quality and way of life. Like we have in Australia, Labor going off and having their $40 million fucking dinner party or whatever it was. Like, do you sort of get it? Selling out and funneling money from China into Australia to get China's needs in Australia. Like, we've got Gina Reinhardt taking fucking Pauline Hanson on a European holiday to get Gina Reinhardt's needs and wants into Australian politics. Like, our political system and our politicians are all corrupt. Like, do you get it? The system itself is corrupt. The system is designed for corruption. We have to elevate our political system to understand and respect the knowledge of the First Nations, and we need to respect the idea of this voice, but we need to elevate this voice from being a voice to Parliament to being the voice of Australia. Like, we have to respect the First Nations of Australia. We are all First Nations of Australia. Do you get it? Like, we have to respect them because they are us. So we have to respect the knowledge that they hold because it is our knowledge. Do you get it? We have to respect the way that they traditionally govern because traditionally that's our way of governing. We have to get out of this idea of colonialism, that Australia is a colonial asset of England. Fuck that noise. That is like saying murdering someone and stealing their house is the right way to home ownership. Like, it's never acceptable. It's not acceptable. And we see that in our society. We see that in our way of life. We see that in our political structures. Like, it's not acceptable for us to steal Australia and then claim it as our own, but we did it anyway, and now our politicians are stealing Australia's future and claiming it as their own. Like, why would the behaviour be anything different? Why would they not treat us as they treated the First Nations, as they do now? Look at COVID. They shut down our economy at the detriment of our economy and limited legal liability or legal options to seek remedies for their negative actions. Like, they made it so that you couldn't sue for any medical things that happened because of the vaccine. So there was no liability. So basically, if they chose to put in the wrong vaccine, you have no rights or recourse. If the vaccine isn't tested enough and it causes you health problems, you have no right to seek remedy. Like, this is not the behaviour of an honourable, honest or truthful or even transparent government. Like, I don't limit your ability to legally get remedied from me and then I go and tell you what you have to do. Like, that is corruption. Like, that's fraud. That's because I know there's going to be negative outcomes and I am self-protecting myself prior to it. And this is what our politicians have done with the law around governance. Do you sort of get it? They've created a legal framework to where they have legal liability. Like, if we take, for example, police officers, yes, they should have certain legal liabilities that if they're acting within the law and they're acting within their role, like, they should be protected under it. But it doesn't mean within their role they are protected from all forms of things. So, like, for example, if a police officer were to act totalitarian and authoritarian outside of the law and bend the law to their will, they should have no legal protection. Like, do you get it? But our legal system is altered that, for example, during COVID, the policing and the authoritarian attitude of the policing or their behaviours was legally protected. Like, do you get it? Like, we can't do that, because you're saying in an emergency, my rights are yours to decide. That's not acceptable. We don't get to say the means justify the ends, because look around you. We have been saying that our entire fucking life, and our world is fucking falling apart. It is literally the illusion of stability that is what we believe stability is. Like, nothing in the last 20 years, nothing in the last 40 years, nothing in the last 100 years has actually been stable. We have gone from crisis to crisis to crisis to crisis to crisis to crisis. Like, why do you think we all have high anxiety? Why do you think we all feel like we have to be out there, do? Because we've been living in an artificial state of crisis, so that governments could alter legal frameworks and they could alter financial frameworks, government spending. Do you sort of get it? If we have artificial crisis, governments can extend emergency spending. They can spend on things. They can control our perception. They can keep us focused on putting out fires over focused on like building our future. Like, this is why the political parties were created. Do you sort of get it? Because if there's different teams, I can create artificial division that basically funnels people into whichever team they naturally would go. Do you sort of get it? So I'm able to pit people against each other. That's why when The Voice came out, The Voice to Parliament, it wasn't seen as us recognising First Nation rights. It was seen as First Nations now trying to come in and dictate to our team, our party, the rights that we have. Like, they framed it illegally, they framed it immorally, and they misled it completely. Even Labor did this because they didn't respect the Uluru Amendment, whatever it was called, the Treaty of Uluru. Like, we have to understand, and we really have to get out of our fucking ego and stop being egotistical cunts. Like, if I break into your house, hold you at gunpoint, make you my hostage, and then you put a treaty to be respected as an individual, and then I try to diminish that. Like, do you sort of get it? This is just the behaviour that our politicians had. This is the behaviour our politicians incentivized within us to create this division so that the First Nations wouldn't be recognised, so that political or politicians' power would not be threatened. Like, it's important for us to fucking realise this, because our farmers are dying. Do you sort of get it? All of our logistics and trucking companies are under immense stress at the moment, and people are going to start committing suicide soon. Like, do you sort of get it? Like, our life is about to get really, really, really chaotic, because people are going to see no option but suicide. Like, this is why it's really important for us to drop our egotistical bullshit and say, we don't know how to fucking run a country. We don't know how to fucking care for a people, because it's fucking self-evident in our fucking society and our communities right now. So evidently, you can argue all you want, but that's fucking egotistical. So maybe we should say that the First Nations and the Uluru treatment probably had a lot more merit and value than we gave it. And maybe we should, instead of seeing ourselves as the rulers of Australia, maybe we should subjugate our rule to them and stop being egotistical cunts. Do you sort of get it? Like, look around at you. Do you want to go into hell on earth? Because we are at the brink of hell on earth. Like, evidently, prior to colonisation, Canada, America, Australia, and fucking New Zealand were pretty peaceful places. They were pretty good places. Like, we brought the fucking chaos. We've brought the fucking chaos to everything, because that's what we do. Because back in Roman times, back before Roman times, men thought of themselves as kings, that they had the right to rule over people. Like, it's an egotistical idea. And it's an egotistical idea that has caused endless suffering and evil to be perpetrated. So maybe we need to look at ourselves and realise, hey, I'm not as fucking smart as I think I am. I don't know as much as I think I know. I'm not as fucking good as I pretend to be. And maybe we should stop pretending, and maybe we should start investing into our communities, investing into our political structures, investing into our futures, rather than focusing on putting out all these bullshit fires created by our politicians to keep us stuck in the mud, to keep us fighting each other. Like, do you sort of get it? This fuel excise, this fuel increase that is about to hit us on the 2nd of August is purely the government saying where we want our tax, because that's what it is. It's an artificial tax that they're going to say, well, we want our money. We deserve our money. We've been fucking good. We haven't caused this fucking economic crisis, have we? Like, do you sort of get it? So just realise that. Like, it's not the war in Iran that's causing your fuel to go up. It's the war in Iran that is causing the price of oil to go up, and it's the government's unwillingness to remove their bullshit tax that is causing your fuel to go up. Like, remember that. Rather than the government working on building our future, they're working on pulling and stripping as much money from our economy as they can, while they can. This is how politicians act, all politicians. I don't give a fuck who it is. You show me a politician and you give me access to their entire life, and I promise you this, there will be less than 0.001% of politicians that actually have no corruption, no fraud, that are actually there authentically. They're the politicians we fucking need. We need to strip all these egotistical cunts out of politics, and we need to set a new fucking standard where corruption, where fraud, where illegal wars, where fucking market manipulation and economic manipulation and coercion is no longer allowed. Like, if we want a better world, if we don't want to go into war, if we don't want suffering, if we don't want evil in this world, like, we have to do something about it. So what I'm saying to you, Australia, is fuck the government, fuck the politicians. We put all the power to the First Nations, and we ask them, how would they solve our problem? Do you get it? And if you want to egotistically continue believing in the politicians, just understand this. Liberal and Labor have sold out to China. Pauline Hanson sold out to fucking everyone. Like, do you get it? There's no option where our future is not being coerced by others. Like, do you get it? Our economy will always be under Liberal and Labor at the behest of China's desires. Like, do you get it? Because China influenced those parties. Like, it's pretty evident when our governments, Liberal and Labor, are selling off Australian assets to Chinese investors. Now, it's not to say that individual Chinese investors can't invest into Australia or shouldn't invest into Australia, but when we're saying state-owned or corporate entities buying up assets within Australia, like port facilities, that's not good, because then that leads to us being beholden to that company. Like, do you get it? So it's not to say that, like, China can't invest into Australia, but it's to say that national assets and national resources are protected, because if we sell off the rights today, we're still selling them off in 20, 30 years, in 50 years, in 100 years. So the compound, if they choose to then artificially, for example, if China had all the rights to our iron ore, and then basically they decide to put the price of steel artificially through the roof, do you sort of get it? Then we have to pay an artificial price for steel. Like, do you sort of get it? But like, under contract, all of our iron ore is contracted to them. So it's bad policy for future protection. We have to protect our resources and assets. It's important.